And here we go, guys. Let's play this Star Wars Blood Tournament. We're actually, not only, the map is called Blood Tournament, but we're currently playing a massive tournament. There's been like 4 lobbies opened. This is hosted by Khorne and the community. I'm pretty much a tournament helper at the moment, so I'm the one that is hosting the lobbies and whatnot. We are in a smaller lobby currently. Doesn't change the fact that it's going to be a pretty good matchup and pretty much really good games. Because we have very strong opposition at the moment. All of these players are very, very good, so it should be interesting. So the way it is, it's a pretty much round-robin tournament, and essentially we're going to be playing 3 games in total, and your placements in those games matter very much. So essentially, every single time you get a placement, let's say you end up first position, well, you get 5 points. Second position, you end up with 3 points, and so on. An additional bonus to this game, what's cool about this is you are also going to be getting bonus point, 1 point per kill. So every time you eliminate an opponent, you will kill them and get that bonus point. It's all about placements, a little bit like Warcraft Olympics. If you guys watched or have seen my Warcraft Olympics tournament, I recommend definitely watching that to those in the past. It's been like those tournaments were so much fun. I kind of want to host another tournament in the future. Khorne did give me the, I guess the motivation to host one of my tournaments of my own, which I would be excited for in the future. Once we reach 20k subs, I will definitely jump into that and host a tournament. So sub to the channel if you guys are excited about that. Either way, let's keep going for this tournament. Dude, I'm excited about it. This is a little bit late, 7 p.m. at night. So don't expect like super high energy commentary. But yeah, I'm going to be having a lot of fun because I love this game. It's a pretty fun game. What's cool about this is a random tournament. So you're not picking your race, unfortunately, because one of my strong suits, I guess, is kind of knowing the race and knowing the strategy. I actually had a strategy written down, but I actually didn't know this was all random, so that's my mistake. But it's all good. We're going to be going for a couple dragons up front here. We're going to be learning Old Sith Broodmaster as we play. What else do we want? Do we want to upgrade a couple of these? There's so many different units we can pick up here. Techno Beast. As long as I'm spending my gold, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot. Overlord. Okay. Should I get... let's get 2 of these, and I think I kind of want to get some... lumber invested, but I don't know what else I could pick lumber wise. I could have, oh man, that's so stupid. I should have picked any of these. Rogue Jedi. I should have picked a couple Jedis. I think the trick of this game is always in using your gold, right? That's the most important thing. The second you don't invest that gold, your army, obviously value of the army significantly reduces. When your army significantly reduces, you have less odds at winning. And this game is all about forwarding your leads. So building obviously proper counters to your opponents, and for example siege, if you see for example tanks, you definitely do want armor piercing and so on. So in this case, I'm surprised that I'm playing this race. I've never played this race ever in my life. I'm pretty much a Sith player or basically a Empire player, so I kind of know 2 races, to be honest. Kind of call me a one trick and whatnot. But yeah, this is my first attempt at these, and these seem to be pretty good, surprisingly. I kind of like these ranged dragons here. Usually what's nice about air is they take significant less amount of damage from everything. 25% from melee, 50% from everything else. So that's why it's so good to get them out on the map as soon as possible, because they offer so much resistance. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to showcase this tournament. I'm going to try to like cut as much as possible, because don't forget, it's going to be also 3 games. So if I want to showcase 3 games of Blood Tournament, I will be forced to cut a little bit, or else you guys will lose your freaking mind watching so much Blood Tournament. That's probably going to be like a 3 hours video or whatnot. So let's try to see. I'll try to cut ahead a couple rounds and see if we stabilize and whatnot. At the moment, I think Orc Master is probably the strongest player in the lobby. So we definitely do want to counter him to the best of our ability. It's kind of an important trick in this game is definitely building as many tier 1 units as possible and basically saving for late game, for elimination phase and whatnot. It's vital to save as much as possible for the single fact that you can sell these units for 100% bounty return. And that's kind of like a very important technique when you play this game, is just saving your gold for those important rounds. Got ourselves a couple Jedis here. Hopefully that does fine. I see these Skyborn Rangers being good. Masasi Hunters in the back doing melee damage. And we got a lot of Sith Half-Blood Sorcerers doing Force and Lightsaber, which usually does quite a bit of damage against literally everything. So that's why I like to kind of mass these in the back. I'm honestly surprisingly doing okay. It feels like this guy went for a lot of armor piercing, and I basically do not have any sort of vehicles, right? So be polite and say good fight. One of the problems with Skyborn Rangers, or just dragons in general, they actually reinforce pretty fast in the middle. Also something to consider. All these air units are super fast, man. So this is the guy we kind of have to watch out for. Hopefully we... Yeah, I'm going to get sandwiched here, it feels like. At least I'm going to be lowering the... Thinning out his army, which is really what these units are moving out so slow. It's pretty close. Look at the value of the army, right? This guy's slightly ahead by 100. At the moment, I'm liking that we're both fighting Orc. Aim for Orc. Take him down. It's the only way, man. This guy's too good. Okay, so I actually won versus Purple before. Man, this is going to be close. Fine. Okay, he has some sort of captain in there. Sorry, brother. Nothing personal.
I hate working with
so here we go. Darth Malgus. I kind of want to go for this. I remember Naga Shadow being strong. But Darth Malgus, just honestly for cleave. Lightsaber is pretty good. So we're going to sell all here. As you see, I'm getting all the gold back. Let's get Malgus right away. Put him up front here. Get rid of all of our air. That was probably a mistake when you think about it. I don't know if by round 3 you want to get Darth Malgus. I think that's probably a mistake. Do want to build a couple more units. Make sure that I'm not wasting any gold. I kind of want to upgrade these guys too. I want to see what they do when they are upgraded. As long as I'm spending the gold, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot. Here we go. It would have been bad if I actually didn't. So we got some ourselves. We upgraded those sorcerer into overlords. Look at that. 1300 health. Force user, usually very, very good. Oh my god, look at the overlord damage in the back. It goes a little bit against my principles of saving resources when you think about it. But yeah, I wanted to get the Darth Malgus, which is a phenomenal freaking tank. Droid armor, so he will be liable to armor piercing, power weapons, and whatnot. But we did mass a decent bunch. And as you see, we're fighting our mirror. Since we have a smaller lobby, we will be faced against ourselves a couple times, to say the least. And once you're faced versus ourselves, it's usually a pretty easy win, but it's just kind of like a free pass to the middle, which is good. Yeah, this is starting to be a pretty big... Okay, so now it's important for me to just start noticing what our opponents are building. So let's look at our boy here, Orc Master. A lot of medium armor. So we need melee and blaster damage versus medium armor. He's getting a lot of vehicles too. I think it would be too bad to get some sort of armor piercing. Oh, Bounty Hunter. Yeah, I remember this guy. He likes his Bounty Hunters. They do a lot of damage. Look at those Bounty Hunters, how much damage they do. Do crit and whatnot. My army is obviously split, unfortunately. Feet Lord, this guy. So Bounty Hunters are very good because they crit. They do quite a bit of damage on single target damage. I will lose this Darth Malgus shortly. Usually the person that gets it does get quite a bit of bounty return. Still have a decent bunch of units here, which is good. But yeah, Orc Master. Obviously, solid army in the mix. I just need more units in my opinion. That's probably the objective. So Purple has some sort of captain or an officer. Pre-Vizsla. I'm not too familiar, to be honest, with the Starcraft, Star Wars lore. So you guys probably know a little bit better than me. But yeah, just a lot of clones. That's pretty much a strategy. So just mass. I'm going to try to do that. All right, gents, let's go for the bonus round. It's all about maximizing the total amount of damage. The total amount of bonus that bonus points that you get is directly returned to you as blood points. And that's definitely really good. So we didn't score as high as we would have expected. I'm expecting this guy to get a crazy amount of points here. So he's just going for mass amount of like clone speeders, a lot of DPS in the back. Look at that damage, man. 8k. Wow. Yeah, 9k. He's just forwarding his lead perfectly. That's really his I guess strong suit. Let's sell everything and kind of rebuild slowly but surely. I kind of want to go for like a mass air round. I think melee was definitely one of them. Melee was one of them, which I did upgrade. So I have a lot of force users, right? Force users, a lot of air. Let's hopefully this does fine. Okay, he did have the same idea. Master Ki Adi Mundi. 12 armor. Quite a bit of freaking damage, man. But I masked the hell out of my rangers here. Hopefully that does okay. And don't forget, force user will take a decent amount more damage from the lightsabers. Oh, he has a second tier hero. Dude, I'm getting completely obliterated here. Yeah, this guy has just so much more value than me. 300 more values. This is a really tough matchup. I had no chance here. Look at the mana shield from this bad boy. Woo! Yeah. Close one. Damn, I got completely wrecked here. Yeah, mana shield definitely goes to win the fight. It's just like he has so much health and it's kind of difficult. I don't know if this guy is master. I'm assuming this is a higher tier upgraded version. So he probably did upgrade. So he's what's cool about it is obviously look at this armor point. Yeah, his army value is going to be so high compared to mine that it's going to be very difficult to keep up. So here we should upgrade our boy here. We could technically upgrade him even more. The problem that I'm seeing, I'm fighting Darth Jar Jar. Whew, yeah. The angle I think is FF. No, it's looking good. Okay, so we're going to be doing a stay positive. That's the most important thing is stay positive. Blade class starfighters. I kind of want to try a couple of these. Placement here is atrocious to say the least. Placing these in like random spots. I think I should probably place these a little bit better to say the least. Again, I haven't played this race ever, so it's normal that I won't know exactly what is the best. Assassin runs, Techno Beasts, ground only, Sith Acolytes. We could try these two. Sith Warriors, Lightsaber. I might try a couple Sith Warriors. Why not? Yeah, that's quite a few dragons. Let's see if it's enough, though. A few. Sith Half-Blood Sorcerers. I have my own sorcerers in the back. Overlords. Targaryens. Yep, exactly. Have you guys watched Game of Thrones, by the way? Who hasn't watched Game of Thrones? That's more the question. Darth Malgus, finally putting up a solid fight with the cleave up front. He's tanking pretty good. Good fight. Not bad, not bad. I kind of like this race, honestly. If I would learn to play this... Oh, Naga Shadow. Okay, finally. Okay, so this was the second version that I could have picked. Holy, those crits are insane. Look at that. Naga Shadow literally one-shotting everything I own. The problem... Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's a range character, right? He still, I think, is going to win here. Yeah, he looked away for a second. I mean, it's going to be really hella close. At this point, I'm hoping to reinforce very slow. The thing is, what's really good is I have these force user in the backs. Oh, he's finally targeting them. Yeah, that's basically what saved me. Is just the mass, right? I got so much value out of that. That's so good. So do you see the kill points is what you really need to rack up. So at least these guys... Good fight. Yeah, good fight. At least these guys are fighting. And I'm hoping to pretty much like... hit these guys from behind and hope for the best here. I think it's going to be a rough one no matter what. I think... Does Orc Master actually win this again? The thing is, he has a Master Orc Master. Yeah, this is a very strong unit. He has a unit named after him. This is how much invested he is in this game. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Yeah, he wins again. It's just like this massive tank. I think it's all about frontline tanks, in my opinion. Mandalorian Sniper. That's a sick model. So let's, you know what, sell... I kind of want to try a couple of these Sith Warriors. We need some Force users up front. I think no matter what, upgrading the Emperor is probably the best option. Probably best value. We're round 7 at the moment. It starts in 60 seconds. Do I really want to upgrade you? Or wait for like future rounds? I could do that and go for maybe potentially some Sith Warriors. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's go for it. This is the last upgrade.
Well, what do you
I got my best race, not gonna lie. Yeah, well, for sure. Some of these bad boys. Just see what they do. Sith Warriors might not be too bad, honestly. And the rest, it's all about... There's some tanks in the back. Can we drop a couple tanks for potentially armor piercing? Yeah, let's go for armor piercing tanks. I know this is a mess, guys. As long as I'm building stuff, that's the most important. I need as much value on the map as possible. Don't look at basically my placement. This is garbage. I just don't know this race. Oh my god, look at the dragons. So we went for armor piercing because I did see a lot of tanks, and that's what I'm worried about at the moment. Darth Malgus, pretty much max last tier at the moment. You see the Sith Warriors. Okay, I might consider getting a couple of these Force users. I think Force users are going to be very good versus... We need things to single target those tanks down, right? So if we look at Orc Master, we need anything that does a lot of damage to Force users, and that's usually lightsaber. So I think that's probably what we need. This guy has just so much damage in the back. Arc Shop Trooper. It's all about... It's going to be all about like placements, right? We just want to place high. If we're able to place high in the game number 1, I think we should be okay in the following games. If I'm able to place like second or third, I think I'll be in a pretty good spot. Again, the opposition is going to be solid, so no matter what, it's going to be a tough game. At this point, when you think about it, a solid strategy might be to just mass a crazy amount of units and just have the fight prolong as much as possible, so you reinforce later. Is that a like valid strategy? Look at this guy. So many freaking like 2 master orc masters. That's insane. Kin Gonjin, Master Ki Adi Mundia. I mean, this guy with the mana shield is incredible. At least the Naga Shadow here is going to be fighting all these units, and that's really good for us. The thing is the stuns, man. Okay. Yeah, we need stuns as well. Look at this cleave, man. So sick. Hits like one time and it kills like so many freaking units. The problem now is just... Oh, this is an interesting fight. Look at the Naga Shadow max tier with the mana shield. Literally doesn't freaking die. Allows me to go through orange first. I would have loved to just hit this backline with my main guy, but to be honest, maybe this isn't too bad. I also have, don't forget, armor piercing droids in the back doing a significant amount of more bonus damage to these tanks here. But I still lose, unfortunately, because I think this guy has so much DPS, man. So I think it's going to be down to Hamish versus Orc Master. It's going to be a pretty close fight, but this guy will definitely take it. He just has superior numbers. As you can see, 9.9k versus 8.8. So just the increased amount of value is really what wins you games. Don't forget, this guy is literally 2k above us, which is insane. 1.6 to say the least, but yeah, 1.5 actually, but anyways, crazy. Yeah, he takes the win again. It's all about forwarding your lead, and this guy's doing the right thing. Oof, here comes my dragons. A lot of Sith Lords, warriors in the down low here. Rogue Jedis are very good versus Teal, which we should consider. We're also going to be getting a lot of overlords in the back. Hopefully that's going to be fine. Okay, we actually do not too bad, honestly. We performed a lot better than I expected. 27k. That's really good. Ew, indeed. Here we go. Come on. Low number, low number. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be a low number. Okay, 30k. Dude, on the dot. This guy. Here we go, guys. This is for all the marbles. We sell everything. We have 60k, and it's all about building stuff for the upcoming rounds. So here we will upgrade these into overlords. Let's build a couple of units in the back like so. I'm going to be building lines of stuff, and I really need to focus. We got about a minute, so it's all about building a lot of stuff. I'm going to be building one line of these. I definitely need some front lines, so I think dropping a line of these wouldn't be too bad, in my opinion. I have so much lumber, so I definitely do want to use it. I wish we had a little bit more time, to be honest. Drop a couple tanks. Let's try to see what the... Okay, these are just turrets. I'm just going to bass a couple of these, to be honest.
It's about time. Suits my demand additional lives.
Oh my god. I placed everything in time. Jesus Christ, dude. Wait, who are we fighting up against here? Okay, we're not fighting yet. I can't believe I spent all my gold. This is a complete mess. If you guys are wondering what the hell is here, I have no idea, to be honest. There's so many random units, I can't tell you. I'm just massing at this point. So look at the total army value. 18k versus 15k. So usually this has a massive, massive difference. It will make massive difference. So here I need to kind of take a note of who's fighting who and who's eliminating. This is the most important part of the game. So this is the quarterfinals. This is where kind of like elimination phase occurs. And here, this is where you accumulate points. So here I'm just going to write essentially who's eliminating who. In this case, we have purple eliminating Hamish. Yeah, he gets 1 elimination point, which is good, added to his total score. Hamish unfortunately did lose, so it is what it is. Not much he could do there. He is going to be placed last, unfortunately, but that's not too much of a big deal. It's still good for get ready for semifinals. Let's see how this goes. Sometimes it is RNG, so if you're fighting last, you are gonna have a higher odd of finishing at a higher position. So Darth Jar Jar versus Orc Master. Here I got the lucky roll of not fighting Orc Master. We got the lowest value player versus the highest value player. So Orc Master will surely take this win. A lot of turbo tanks. I didn't expect. Yeah, turbo tanks. Interesting pick here. So I'm assuming Orc will get +1 elimination is going to give them 1 extra point here. Excellent. That's perfect. So now we're going to be fighting versus purple. This is going to be a really close fight because we have pretty much the equivalent amount of value here. So it's pretty much anyone's game. Let's see. Let's see. A lot of random units. Visla here. A lot of dragons. A lot of hunters up here. It is going to be a slideshow, and I do apologize about that. I wish I got a couple more overlords in the back for just force users, but don't forget, I masked the hell out of rogue knights. This model is hilarious, to say the least. Malgus here putting up a solid fight. It's going to be pretty close, but I think this guy might have me. We'll see. A lot of medium armor. I was expecting to put up a better fight, but yeah, I think he does win. Just a lot of DPS coming in from purple. I actually won versus him before, but yeah, he does take the win, dude. Very well done. Nice smash. So I am going to be finishing 3rd. Man, that's unfortunate. It's okay. We'll take the 3rd positioning. Especially I wish I played this game a little bit more. If I had more experience, potentially I would be placing higher, but hey, we'll take it. So here we go. Classic finals. Purple versus Orc Master. For sure, Orc Master is going to take the win here. So I forgot to mention, but Purple did get a +1 elimination for eliminating me, which is good. And now it's going to be, for sure, Orc Master wins here. I doubt with this amount of like value down. Wait, is there any chance that Purple wins here? There's no way, right? The thing is, he has a lot of big game hunters. Don't these guys do crit and stun? Wait, he actually... Wait, how is Orc losing here? How? This is going to be really close. A lot of Orc Masters in the back. This is going to be the biggest upset ever. I'm proud to have lost to Purple in that case. He has a very solid army. I feel like these Death Watch warriors here. Mandalorian Shield Shock Troopers with the Mana Shield is so good. Orc Master, man. GG, what a freaking game that was. Let's go. Mac actually gets 1 more elimination for killing Orc Master. Holy, there's no way. That is insane. All right, here we go, guys. Game number 2. We're pretty much placed into a lower level lobby, but I will put on screen hopefully the placement of the last game. We actually got 3rd place, which isn't too bad with 2 points. Obviously not ideal. Oh, we got the Naboo. Yikes. Bruh. How do we... I've never played this race. I'm happy because we're actually playing different races, which I guess is fun. But yeah, we are going to need to learn all of these Naboo guards, blaster, light infantry. I don't know if we want any ground... Ion speeders. I remember this being very, very good. Okay. Yeah. I might consider getting a couple of those. And then it's all about like backline blaster damage. Blaster platform. We pretty much use all our gold. I'm going to sell 1 unit, get some melee units. I think just this will be probably the best. So get a couple speeders, a couple melee units up in the back. We're playing the Naboo race. Yikes. I've never played this in the past. So Jar Jar. Oh my god, this is some good stuff. I'm excited about this one. But yeah, I'll put it on screen basically where we place. Placed 3rd with 2 points. 1st place was Mac with 5 points plus 3 elimination. We got 2nd place Orkmaster, 3 points. The big upset plus 1 point elimination. But yeah, there's a massive discrepancy between the top player and the bottom players. So Darth and Hamish did finish last, unfortunately. But it's pretty much what we're facing versus Hamish on round, I guess, next lobby. I did host another lobby for us, so I'm excited about this one in particular because this will be mostly of my skill level. I feel like all of these players don't have too many points, so that will put us at a more even matchup, which I'm excited about. Hopefully the next couple of games will be more closer, to say the least. No matter what, the tournament is hosted phenomenally by Khorne, so big shout outs to Khorne and all the community. He did a freaking phenomenal job at hosting this tournament. I really love it. I'm enjoying definitely the games at the moment, even though we haven't played necessarily the perfect, but it's looking good. Wisconsin troop not fixed, supposed to be cheaper as many units. Not sure exactly, but we are going to be taking the win versus Hamish. Good find, Hamish. I remember the Geonesian drones with the air because they're flying, right? And they take significant less amount of damage from everything. So yeah, this guy, I'm pretty much we're sandwiching these guys, which is good. We might get a decent amount of kill points. I don't know why these range units went into freaking melee range for some reason. But the Geonesian Brood Alpha, man, yeah, these guys are putting up a fight. The problem with spending a lot of lumber, it's good and bad because, yeah, you're going to be winning the early fights, but you're spending a lot of gold on just upgrades. And upgrades, obviously, upgraded units cannot be sold for 100%, which is the kind of a big problem. I could try to get iron speeders. Why not? I remember these being solid. Anything else with light infantry? I need some sort of anti-air blaster. I don't have enough. I can't even build anything, dude. Sell unit. We're going to sell you and try to get one more range unit. That's probably the best thing we can ever get. And then we have to pretty much pick something in particular. Naboo Guardian. Maybe you. Shoot, I could have actually spent my gold a little bit better. That's my mistake. I should have sold this Gungan and went for the guard captain because this will give me... Oh, usually it's cleave? Usually it's a Commandora. It's got the Naboo starfighters up top here, but yeah, this guy is going to run through me in my opinion. Just Sif. This guy, the fact that he has so many force users this early is really makes it a really powerful race. Yeah, he's playing really perfectly at this point. When I say I cannot do anything, I feel like he perfectly counters me. I have nothing to counter this guy. So this is going to be a tough... wasn't a game for me to win, unfortunately. So let's skip ahead and hopefully pick up some better units. All right, it skipped a little bit ahead to the bonus round. We dropped a couple of these Naboo starfighters, a lot of aces, speeders, some catapults in the back, but the most important thing I did want to talk to you guys about was the hero I did pick. Oh, wait, unfortunately, we're going to be doing very bad here. Okay, and actually, we did a little bit better than expected. 7.3k, that's actually above average. Well, technically above average. That's literally the best. So, yeah, don't sell yourself short. So we went for Darth Jar Jar. Probably I'm not sure if it's the best pick, but it was the most cost efficient, to say the least. It only costed me 1,000 lumber to get, so but the upgraded version was 8k, so I did spend a decent bunch of lumber to get him. I could technically go for an additional upgrade here. I'm gonna wait to see. Oh, this guy went for TIE Fighter. Interesting. So the TIE Commander is obviously very good. A lot of armor, quite a bit of damage. Air units, always solid, 6.2k. We are pretty much among the top, so the second best at the, what's it called, bonus round, which I'm very happy about. This is went a lot better than expected. I should, in my opinion, going for Darth Jar Jar, maxim him out as soon as possible. I don't think it's a bad idea per se, right? I do not know which one is the best here. Big fish with a lot of HP. I'm just going to go for this one. Royal Advisory. So I'm curious to see how these guys go. I saw a lot of healing, which might be solid, but what was I more excited about is these guys. The Naboo Royal Guards. So what did they do? They do elite light armor. I'm kind of curious to see how well they perform here. We're going to place some units in the back because why the hell not? Gun Sith. Ooh, okay, we got some lightsaber and force users. I will definitely be going for a couple of these up front here. I think that's going to be vital for my survival. Because I feel like my front line is slightly on the weaker side. But let's see how we do versus this guy. Round 5, here we go. We got the Royal Advisory in the back doing blaster damage and should have some sort of healing. Darth Jar Jar, 10k health. To be exact. He does have cleave. I'm not too sure. Lightning is his ability. As you guys saw, some sort of lightning bolt, which is good. We got a couple of these heavy platforms in the back doing a good amount of damage. Speeders tanking for our boy here. We got the Famba, some sort of pet that I have. This Jar Jar is going to be really good. The problem is very weak to potentially any sort of stuns and whatnot. Ahsoka just flanking my whole army and killing everything. That's the problem. When you put all your eggs in one basket, I mean, it is a very good unit. But the problem is I will be losing here I think I'm basically missing a couple of force users, in my opinion. This guy has a lot of like units, the Trandoshan big game hunters. They do quite a bit of like crits and quite a bit of damage to a single target. So that's, I guess, my weakness. Was technically this guy had the perfect counter to me. So a little bit unfortunate to say the least. Value-wise, we're still putting up a solid fight because of, again, the elimination phase. The bonus rounds, not elimination phase. Since we did finish pretty high, we did get a lot of blood points from that. So it's pretty good. But yeah, we fought someone that had essentially a really good counter to what I was building. Unfortunately, that's just sometimes the way it goes. It is heavily RNG based from time to time. Darth Tyrannus. Yeah, so I think Green has a pretty good chance of taking this down because there's a lot of elites or heroes, and he has a lot of units that will do that bonus damage versus those heroes, and he has a lot of range, which is good. I should focus on getting a couple of these in the back. Just getting that single target damage with some studs, I think, would be pretty good. So whoever's going to be winning here, Republic Defense Commander is good. Hover Trooper, that's a pretty sick model, man. I love, by the way, big shout out to Ball, the map developer. He's doing a phenomenal job with all these models. So many different permutation of units, and it's just, I don't know, just the game runs really well. There's some bugs here and there, but to be honest, the game runs pretty well considering the amount of units that are on the map. Look at this. Yeah, the battle droids and the shields are really, really good. Hard to go through. Heavy battle droids with the mana shield? Yeah. Yeah. So, orange wins. Not bad, not bad. Let's see how we're going to be building here. I think upgrading Darth Jar Jar in the future will be good. For the moment, it's not necessary. Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of these. I think will be very important. So let's place these over here. Sif, I'll get a couple because I do want to win some fights, right? I do want to win some fights. I'll go for some aces and Naboo starfighters, to be honest. I think that's probably the best case scenario here. You know what? Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is sell one of you and just build one more catapult in the back for just flat out damage. I think that's going to be solid. it's pretty much make it or break it. Yep, that is true. A lot of speeders up front here. Let's see how my force users do, which I'm very excited about. So these are the bad boys here. Gun Sif, 2k HP. Obviously Force Lightsaber, which will do bonus damage to Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. The problem is it's not going to be enough necessarily. Darth Jar Jar's... Yeah, the thing is they have so many units. Yeah, this race in particular, the Empire, I think it is. Very good versus heroes. Just the stuns, as you can see, the crits in the back doing quite a bit. And Supreme Leader Kylo Ren just completely wrecking my whole army here. I think Darth Jar Jar is not putting up... he's getting netted all the time and stunned. There's nothing you can do here. And my Darth Jar Jar will go down before Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, unfortunately. Got the Fombas coming in here. Wish these... Okay, so these catapults should have been out on the map a little bit earlier. I think they're armor piercing, so I don't think they're too good. I might actually sell them, to be honest. As long as I'm getting the Supreme Kylo Ren down, I think we will get a lot of value out of that. Perfect. That's a lot of kill points. That's huge. I'll take it. I think I'm going to get rid of the Gungan Wizbomba. They're pretty good versus tanks, but there's no one that's going for tanks. They're all going for mass units. So I think what I'm going to do is focus on getting units, or basically anti-mass units. So let me think of a strategy, because I'm getting completely wrecked here. All right, here we go. Round number 8, bonus phase. We haven't been performing the best, to be honest, guys, but bonus rounds usually is when we come back. Hopefully, we've got a couple of these catapults back, a shit ton of Naboo ion speeders and aces. We're doing a-okay, not too crazy, to be honest. Yeah, I think just this game wasn't my game. Unfortunately, just that sometimes just happens. Only 19k, which is, I mean, around 20k, which isn't too bad, but I wish I performed a little bit better than that. But hey, it is what it is. At this point, it's all about selling all your units, replacing everything, and trying your best to win. Get a couple of those elimination phases wins. I could get a good placement if I eliminate a couple players, and hopefully end up maybe top 5 or something like that would be nice. Very unlikely, because my total amount of value is pretty low, but it's going to depend on how many, if I build the right units, right? So we got Darth Jar Jar placed maximum. We can up. Ooh, okay. So add 4 Gungan Sif. That's a lot. That's very expensive though. To upgrade that, that's super expensive. Combat speeders. What is this? Blaster. Ooh, okay. That's actually not too bad. We'll get a couple of these because they're very not expensive. I think getting a line of this is worth it. Artillery. It's ground only, so we do have to be careful about that. We need some air. Anti-air would be good. So Fombas actually might not be too bad. You know what? Sell all. I'm just gonna get these Fombas first. Just get a lot of like Kodos up front. Then we're also gonna be going for combat speeders. Yeah. Just mass units. I think probably the best is just massing as many units as possible. And aces. I think a line of ace would be pretty good. Right? We have a couple of these like combat troops that I'm not too familiar with. As long as I'm spending my gold, I think it's going to be good. I think I needed more force users, no? Yeah, definitely needed more force users, I think. Let's see if I can build some stuff here. Can we get anything else here? Gungan Booma Thrower. Yeah, to be honest, I don't have enough time, unfortunately. I spent all my value. I'm just missing a little bit. So here we go. 8 players, guys, go up against... I'm going literally against someone that is... I can't really beat. Because he has so many force users, right? Yeah, this is a really rough one. Still anyone's game. We have a very similar value. Darth Mar up in the mix here. Got a lot of air units, which I guess is good counter. Are we winning this somehow? Wow, we're actually winning this. That's crazy. We actually get an elimination point. We'll take it. Hell yeah, dude. So Vimp takes +1 elimination. That's insane. taking that win. Can't believe it. I thought I lose, which makes no sense. Wait, I talked too soon. Okay, I thought I was gonna lose this because Naga Shadow is like definitely like super overpowered. The thing is, I don't know which units stun in my race. Wish I had a little bit more overall knowledge on this race in particular, but no matter what. Okay, so we can kind of like put the placements here. So Smoke will be last. Is last here, last place, 8th place. Unfortunately, it did get taken out. Got an elimination point plus a guaranteed placement to the semifinals, which is good. Overall, my value is 13k. I mean, it's not ideal versus a player versus like 17k. For sure, I lose versus green, as we know. Like even orange has like a significant more amount of value. I'm pretty sure this guy has a better setup than mine. I just love these mechanical, like heavy battle droids with the mana shields. Usually they are really, really good. It's going to be a pretty close fight no matter what. He still has a lot of units, but I think definitely Mashhuben. Orange takes the win here. So Mash +1 elimination. Very good. Hamish is going to be finishing here, unfortunately, 7th place. Not the best tournament for our boy here, but it is what it is. Good fight, nonetheless. Quarterfinals, a lot of hover artillery in the back. Pistolier, a lot of Jedi duelists here. 1500 health, a little bit of mana shield. If I'm, is that mana shield? I'm not sure. A lot of rebel anti-air, which is the right thing to pick. I think if Orc dies here, I think that's going to be very good for us. If he dies, honestly, that would literally save us. I'm hoping that Short wins here. Wait. Go Short. If he wins it, that's huge for me. Because that would essentially, I'm going to be fighting a player with a similar value of mine. Right, get it, Shorty. I don't think he wins here. There's too many tanks, too much value. It honestly, he put up a solid fight. Yeah, he definitely... Okay, so Orc wins this, dude. Yeah, he did put up a solid fight. We'll give it to him. Honestly, really well played. Short finishes, unfortunately, last. So, 6th place. Orc takes a elimination point. Short here. Okay, not bad. 6th place. We'll take it, right? Sometimes it's died with honor. Agreed. The thing is, sometimes it's just the case. It's just a random placement. So wherever you're placed in this final year, you can get unlucky, and it's just the truth. So AT-AT Walker, Enric Pride, the Finalizer. What a freaking name. Executor. This Star Wars Blood Tournament does have very cool names for characters and shit. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren just wreaking havoc down over there. The thing is, Flamingo here has quite a bit of value left, but the Ice Dancer just has like strong air multi-shot units, right? I think one of the strategies I really want to go for is mass air, but unfortunately I didn't get the races for it. So again, it's all random tournament, so anyone's, you can pick. If you don't know all the races, you can get pretty much screwed for sure. Kurok in the back doing quite a bit of power weapon damage. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren being very good. I think he definitely takes the win, right? Flamingo. Yeah, most of his units are still up. So Ice Lancer, good fight. Ice goes into 5th, and Flamingo gets a elimination point. That's really, really good. So here we go. Semifinals. We are guaranteed 4th place. But yeah, me versus this guy, he for sure wins. He just has too many good units and too much value on me, in my opinion. Let's see how this goes. It's really going to depend on a couple things here on the placement and whatnot. But he just has a overall better position, better amount of units, in my opinion. But anyone's game, we'll see. Can get lucky. Where's my Jar Jar? Darth Tyrannus in the back there. Watts Tambor doing a lot of damage. Okay, Roos, I didn't even know I had this unit. He just has still a lot of heroes up in the mix, right? Okay, Darth Jar Jar here is good. But he has a lot of these strong units here. I don't know if I have this. It's going to be close. Cooking? Let him cook? Getting turned? Bro, how do I win this? I literally don't deserve this. He's 3k, guys. 3k above me. 3-point difference. That is insane. Holy, Vimp gets an additional... This is huge. And Orange Mash finish is in 3rd place. That technically guarantees me a 2nd place finish. Maybe I even win. I'm not sure. If I win this, I'm going to fucking flip the table 2 times minimum. But yeah, I don't think I can take on Orc. There's no way. I don't really have too much armor piercing, to be honest. I think I literally don't. Do I? I don't know if these units have armor piercing. Blaster damage, anti-air, melee. It's mostly melee anti-air, but you know, I already have a solid amount of points. So getting 2nd place technically gives me 3 points, which is good. I definitely underestimated this race. I thought this would be a little bit worse, but honestly, pretty good. I really wish, if I'm able to fight Flamingo, we might have a chance at this. Actually taking the win, but... Bro, die, please. Flamingo, win this for me, man. Come on. It's anyone's game. He has a ship, but that's a shit ton of artillery. Yeah. This thing, the problem is these guys will do less damage to the AT Walker, and AT Walker will basically do a shit ton of bonus damage to these hover artillery. But there's too many on the map, man. There's literally too many on the map. It's going to be so close. I don't know. Yo, guys. Who's winning this? Type in the comments. Do not watch this. Type in the comments who you guys think. I honestly think it's pink. Bugged. Oh, no. This might be a little bit close. I think... No. Orc wins this. Yeah, he definitely wins this. For some reason, the hover artillery are aiming the AT&T Walker. If they were aiming this ship, maybe he had a chance. Because this... Don't forget, the AT&T Walker, it does bonus damage. Holy. Wait. They can't hit air? And that's not how it works, man. Yeah, he wins. I think something is... He's taking damage over time. Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's Flamingo. It's already over. Perfect. So Flamingo ends in 3rd. It's me versus this guy. And the Orc gets an elimination point. That's huge. Okay, so we at least are guaranteed 2nd position. I don't know who's going to win here. The problem is he has a lot... Wookiee warriors up front here. The Fambas also soaking up a lot of damage, which I'm very happy about. But we've had some surprising upsets in the past, so we'll see how it goes. Ben Kenobi fighting my Rus Tarpals, which I didn't even know I had. Yeah, the thing is, like, this Ashoka just like killing everything I own, cleaving everything. Yeah, there's no way I win this. GG. Yeah, just the difference in value is the problem. GG green. Yeah, so green wins and I am 2nd place. So 3rd place finish, and this game was 2nd game was 2nd place finish, which I'll take. So we got, don't forget, we got 2 elimination point, which is insanely good. Man, what a game. Well done. Man, I can't believe I'm still playing this. It's 9 o'clock at night. For me, this is we're in the I usually go to sleep, man. Oh man, I'm such an old man. It's so bad. We're gonna be playing the. Are these the Wookiees? No, the Kashyyyk. Excited to see. This is game 3, final freaking game. Let's get this bread, man. We actually did a really solid performance last one, which I was very happy about. Wookiee grunts. We kind of want to get a couple frontline units and just mass bowmasters. I think that's probably the best option. Got a couple of these Wookiee grunts. Gladiators. Ooh. Banfa. I remember Banfa being really good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to mass these. Good luck. Have fun. So, game 3, boys. Let's get this bread. I'm going to be covering, I guess, game 2 before we begin on covering everything that's happening here. So, game 2, we got second place. 3 points plus 2 elimination, putting us at 7 total points. Hopefully, we'll have a kind of a scoreboard on the screen for you guys to give you guys a better idea of what was the performance of the second game. But finally, we are a little bit above Khorne, which I'm happy. The tournament organizer, we're pretty much beating him at the moment. So, listen, if I beat him this tournament, I'm happy. This is all I'm hoping for at this point. But yeah, game 2 was second place. Game 1 was third place. So, honestly, I'm not doing too bad. I said that I'm literally got completely wrecked by Empire here, unfortunately. But a 8-player lobby obviously is a little bit more tricky. So, I think I might have played this suboptimally with just upgrading units. I think upgrading units is probably a bad option. You kind of just want to mass units early on, I think. So yeah, this unfortunately was a bad call on my part. I actually thought I was smart by doing this, but honestly, I guess I wasn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I just need more range units, flame casters, assault bow casters, anti-air, long rifles, thick skin. They all have thick skin. If I remember correctly, I can get Yoda. Yes. Oh my god. Chewbacca and Yoda? Bro, are you kidding me right now? I remember Yoda being broken as hell. Okay, I'm definitely going to be going for him just because he has the insane mana shield. I think he got nerfed a couple times, but we'll see. Orc Master, we are faced again. Again, we are in a lower, I guess all the players that I'm faced up against right now are in the lower brackets. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. We're pretty much far from first place. Like, by the way, I have 7 points and the first place player has 15. So we're pretty far, to say the least, for taking the win. But hopefully we're going to be able to finish top 8. That'd be great. But we'll see how it goes. I've never played this race again. 3 races. I basically played random races all this tournament, and none of these races I knew how to play. So I'm basically going off my gut at the moment. So yeah, it's not looking too hot. Liberator. What do we want to get here? So air units probably. What is this? Air. Okay, blaster damage. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for blaster. I think air blaster damage might not be too bad. 20 seconds left. What do we really want to get? Grunts. Warriors. Do we want warriors? I think just honestly just more units. Could get a couple of these hogs. Anything else we can get for 100 gold? I'm missing a little. I can't really build anything else. I got a couple long rifles, some air units, Wookiee grunts up in the front. For some reason, I think I did a massive mistake of getting this gladiator. I thought this Banfa would be good for just flat out tanking and stuff. But the thing is, like, the more you kind of just need a lot of units, to be honest. Just massing units early on is probably the best value gold wise. It's really good. I got some air units. I'm happy about this. They will be taking a significant less amount of damage from pretty much everything else. Banff is still up in the mix. I got a decent amount of bow casters. Hopefully I'm able to take down Ice Dancer. Familiar face. Yeah, okay. We do take the win, and we got a pretty much a slow fight. I'm happy. Okay, good, man. We are going to be able to get some momentum going. Again, air units are going to go suicide. Classic. There we go. We're going to be fighting Cold War and Orc Master at the same time. Banfa just pretty much went down. I know this guy, Cold War, is really good versus me. I'm pretty much unarmored, so I'm taking like 250% damage from all of this. The thing is, this guy's getting ganked here, which is good. Blue's coming in with a couple units. Senate cannon in the back, the artillery. I think Orc Master is a pretty good shot at winning this. Anti-air platform's pretty good. We're getting attacked from pretty much all sides here. just the cannon is really good because it allows, I think it's good versus infantry because of the flat, what's it called, like splash damage. All my Wookiees are down, but I did put up a solid fight. Kill points are pretty high here. Nothing compared to Cold War, for example, and Orc Master. This guy is really good. He's played this game often. I would have expected this guy to place a little bit higher in this tournament, but he's actually not having the best tournament, to say the least. Okay, so sell all units, and now we have just enough for Yoda. Let's go. Build them up in the front. He's essentially going to be tanking for me, which is good. Infantry, right? Long rifles, anti-air. I really like the anti-air. We could go for a couple more of these. Liberator. Let's get a captain in the mix. And Wookiee Elder. Wookiee Commander. Clone Battalion. Mad Claw. It's really hard to say which one is the best here. I'm just going to be building as many units as possible and just using my value. Wookiee Elder. Wookiee Commando. Command Aura. Thick Skin. Mad Claw. I think I'm going to try for the Battalion Commander. Just a range unit. Oh, I wish I went for a couple more of those bowcasters. I should have went for them. That's my mistake. Banfus will be tanking a lot here, which is good. How many would... I only have one. I should have gotten more than this. That's such a big blunder on my part. Because at this point of the game, people... Like, a lot of these players will go for a lot of air. So I need to get a couple more of these. I'll get at least 2 or 3 more, for sure. Got these Wookiee Frag bowcasters, which do splash damage versus infantry like this is going to be phenomenal. Look at Yoda soaking up so much freaking damage. This is what I'm talking about, right? 500 mana is so good. Again, he's taking pretty much the aggro from everything. It just allows my backline to just do the DPS it needs to do. Is my Wookiee anti-air bowcaster still alive? It's just, honestly, it's really good versus like everything. Obviously it does bonus 300% bonus damage to air, but it does a decent amount of damage to everything else. Everything except vehicles. But yeah, this is also good because my wave is fighting very slow, so I'm basically going to be reinforcing later. And I'm also fighting Orc Master. This guy has a little bit more value than me, and I somehow took him down. Darth Jar Jar coming in with the Jump Troopers. I'm actually really impressed by my performance for a Star Wars Blood tournament. To be honest, for this tournament, it was epic. I got really good games. Considering I don't play as much as I would like, I performed phenomenal. So, little tap on the back here. Hopefully I get the last hit here. That would be so good. 2.9k, let's see. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Darth Jar Jar definitely takes the win here. Got a decent amount of kill points, can't complain. Feeding this guy 2.6k, it's good. It's fine. Who's the biggest threat at the moment? This guy. Good to know. I'm just checking here. So let's see. How much is Master Yoda? Bro, I don't even know what I'm building. I'm essentially... Oh, this is bonus round. I'm so stupid. I should just be massing units. So I went for mass Banfus. I remember someone in the comments or someone in the community just mentioning that these Banfus are broken as hell. So I might actually just consider getting a couple of these, to be honest. Get a couple grunts with Yoda in the mix here. And yeah, Yoda is there. Is going to be good for tanking. I shouldn't be putting him in the front. I think early on, you definitely do want to put him in the front, in my opinion. Something like so. A couple of these gladiators up in the mix there. Got some liberator. I don't think it's bad getting up some units. And I got myself the Republic support. I think Faye is good. Defense tactics. Let's bring this hog in the front. Bowcasters in the back. I got myself a couple more anti-air units. Clone scouts. Interesting. Invisible scout, phase 1 armor and evasion. I kind of wanted things with like crit and whatnot, right? So Kento Marek. I remember this guy being pretty good, so I might consider going for a lightsaber. Yeah, I would definitely go for him, I think. It's hard to say what's really good here. To be honest, if I knew how to play this a little bit better, I would know, but I don't play this often enough. A couple liberators in the back for just armor piercing is good. A couple of these airships is good. I think we're going to be performing a little bit underwhelmingly. This, okay, that's not too bad. 7.7. That's actually not too bad. I'll take it. I think if I picked my my units here were better picked a little bit. I should have just massed the units. I think I would have done a little bit more damage. Because again, this game heavily relies on elimination phase and these bonus rounds, sorry. Venator class Star Destroyer, so we're getting some air. So if we're fighting Cold War, we do need some anti-air. Good to know. Someone I didn't fight yet. Some of the things we could argue is whenever you're playing this game and you... Okay, it's Ice Dancer. So whenever the more you play this game, the more you start like visualizing and memorizing the kind of builds of your opponents. Obviously, they can sell and rebuild everything, but most of the time they keep a similar army composition, right? But if you remember yourself, like for example, what each player has, it allows you to just have a better idea how to counter them. Opponents, I am going to be fighting Wormy. Let's see how this goes. I think going for Cleave, to be honest, is just too valuable. I'm going to go for Master Yoda. What the fuck? Master Yoda. What is the difference between these two? That's crazy. He's a little bit expensive, but he does a shit ton of damage. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for Master Yoda. For a member craft game, Master Yoda is definitely the play. So who is Wormy? Wormy is this guy. We have a similar amount of value. I have a shit ton of band fuzz. 2k HP, that's really, really good. Oh my god, look at this sick model. This is Rengar from League of Legends. There's no way. Is that the case? Bruh. Don't bring freaking League characters in this, please. Meru. Remember him being pretty good. Does quite a bit of damage. We are going to be taking the win, though. Master Yoda pulls through, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Han Solo. Chewbacca, that's so sick. Unfortunately, we are going to be reinforcing pretty fast. This is a massive wave. Look at this. Bounty Hunter snipers. This race is very good versus, what's it called? Heroes and whatnot. Obviously, I'm getting split units. It's so stupid. And I think I'm literally going to be in the worst position here. Getting flanked by both sides. These close scout snipers are pretty cool. But yeah, this is so dumb. Asajj Venturous. I love this second hero. Yeah, this is just, honestly, it's RNG at this point. I just getting completely flanked by two races. That's so bad. So yeah, unfortunate situation to be in, but part of the game. Green is in a really good spot, though. He's going to be cleaning up here. Darth Jar Jar. He's pretty much doing the same build as me that I did on game 2. Battle Droid, I think. Okay, Orc. This guy's still reinforcing. That's insane. He still has more units. This is why I mean about spamming units is usually pretty good. Darth Jar Jar goes down. Nabugard. Quite a few units still left, but yeah, this guy, Creepy Evolve, definitely has the win. Well done. I think this is the guy we need to definitely watch out for at the moment. He has a shit ton of anti-hero units, so I do want to watch out for that. I don't want to commit too much on heroes. Oh my god, as long as I'm spending the gold, we're good. I got a couple more Liberators. Okay, guys, I'm being... Oh no, I'm fighting this guy. Fuck. It's not good. I got the Kento Marek, which is my second tier hero, but yeah, the problem is Darth Jar Jar, right? Is really the strongest, my biggest problem at the moment. I don't have any force users, just like flat out tanks, some air units, a lot of Liberators. I don't think I can win versus Cowpea, to be honest. He has a lot more value than me. It really is going to depend on our boy Grandmaster Yoda here. He's getting hella stunned. What is stunning from this race? I wish Master Yoda would hit Darth Jar Jar. We're just in a really awkward spot here. My snipers need to... I don't have any sort of CC for this. It's going to be really close no matter what. Just the ace. I need some anti-air, I think. So upgrading these Liberators to anti-air would be pretty good. Yoda's still almost dead. Yeah, I think he definitely wins here. The question is, can I kill Darth Jar Jar? That'd be huge for me. I got completely annihilated here. Come on, get the kill. It's so important that I get this kill. He's gonna survive, isn't he? Wow, that's insane. Wow, 50 HP. Colossus Kadu, 8k damage. It's like worm kind of like unit here. I think this guy wins pink. Look at Fox. They stopped targeting Fox for some reason. But yeah, okay, yeah, I think this guy wins. He just has so many bounty hunters in the back. It's going to be very good versus single target damage. So Creepy Evolve is going to be one problem, and so will this guy, Cow P. So I need to worry about how will I handle Darth... I need single target damage. That's what I'm really thinking here. So any sort of Force user would be good. Liberator... Here we go. Here comes my bonus round. Why do I have so little army points? Is it because I didn't build in time? It's possible. Is it because I didn't build in time and not all my units were registered? I think that might be the case because I'm getting a very low amount of like... How many? Honestly, I didn't do... Oh, bad? Is my value that bad, honestly? I'm surprised. I only did 21k, which I guess isn't terrible, but yeah, it's definitely not what we call ideal. We got a shit ton of blood points to spend, so I'm going to start building here. We're going to wait for elimination phase to occur, but yeah, this is going to be the final round, guys. After this, it's pretty much done. Tournament is over, so we need to place high. In order for me to beat Khorne, that's really my objective here. Senate Patrol, we might need some anti-air, so good thing to know versus Cold War. I will need a lot of anti-air versus Cold War. He's actually not doing too good. I was expecting him to do a little bit better than that. 17k, not too bad, but yeah. 2 more players to go, and gents, it's going to be coming down to this moment, so I'm excited about this. Let's get this elimination phase going. All right, let's get a shit ton of Banthos, boys. I think that's the play. I'm going to get a couple of... Okay, you can add 2 more at this. Interesting. I'll get a couple more. I think adding them would be pretty good. I got some air units. I do want to spend my gold properly. Only 15 seconds left, so I do want to be careful. Long rifles. Get a couple of these long rifles. Wookiee warriors, no. Freedom fighters. Are these all... These are bowcasters, okay. Bowcasters, again, we're running out of time, so I do have to kind of like spend my resources. A couple more range units wouldn't be too bad. Liberators, let's get a couple of these that would be air, some like frontline. We got so many, man, it's so many resources, it's hard to keep up. A couple of these would be just scouts. And a couple of bowcasters are good. Liberators. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? What am I building? I'm just spamming units, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I got Yoda. Orc Master, let's go, man. How much value? He still always has a little bit more value than me, always. My Banthas are all up top for some reason. I can get eliminated very early. I got Kentu Marek in the bottom, which is huge. This is a very high level second hero. Battle Scythe. He has a very good army. Where's my Yoda? Grandmaster Yoda up in the mix, doing his own thing. Kentu Marek killing literally everything. Oh shit, this is going to be a tough one, boys. This is going to be a tough one. Oh shit, this is a really close fight. Clone Scouts, Liberators, everything in there. Got my Kentu still full HP, which is good. A lot of air units. I got some anti-air Sky Liberators, which is good for all this air. He does have a shit ton of Naboo aces. Grandmaster Yoda is about to go down. What is killing him? Mali Marek. I didn't even know I had this unit. It's going to be pretty much coming down to the wire at this point. I still have some heroes in the back here, but Darth Jar Jar is still alive, dude. Oh no, he wins this. Do I finish 8th place? GG. I finished 8th place, boys. I tried. I should have went for a little bit more anti-air. That's unfortunate, man. Yeah, boy finishes in 8th place. I did put up a good fight. It was just not my race. Damn. It's okay. We'll take the 8th place position. Not too bad. So Orcmaster did get an elimination point, so we'll write it down. So big shout outs to Orc. Apparently he is doing pretty good in this tournament. That sucks. So you see what I mean about the RNG in quarterfinals. I got placed versus a player that had just mass error. I could have went for a couple more anti-air. I thought I did. Didn't expect this guy to go for like mass Nabu aces. Could have went for a couple more, to be honest. But yeah, Darth Jar Jar is so freaking good. This race is honestly really good. He wins again. OP, let's go. I think KOP gets a elimination point. Not too bad. Well done. And our boy here, Cold War, finishes in 7th. Yeah. He leaves the game. Rage quits. Respectful. He's tired of this shit. Honestly, I'm surprised I kept playing this game. I played for so long. I think we played for literally 3 hours straight. Lats. That's a lot of units here. Ice Dancer. I think Warby will have the slight advantage because of the unit value. Let's see how Rengar does here. Commander Faye. Could have gotten this guy. Okay, he went for the Grandmaster Thon. I think this unit is honestly a little bit underwhelming. Does he have cleave? He does have cleave. Massive spell shield. A little bit underwhelming, to be honest, damage-wise. It's doing A-okay, but it can get stunned pretty easily. I could have gotten a couple more, I think, second-tier heroes would have been good. Yeah, GG. So Ice finishes 6, and Wormy gets a elimination point. Well done. Ice, Wormy, +1. Guys, by the way, I'm writing shit because I'm a tournament helper, so I'm forced to kind of keep track of this shit. Scoreboard and whatnot, right? GG. Creepy Evolve goes up against Darth Jar Jar. Let's get this. As you guys have noticed, I'm starting to lose a little bit of energy. I'm pretty much begging for this game to finish. Ooh, Commander Grievous. General Grievous. Janie Asians, Brood Alpha. Creepy Evolve has a lot of mana shield and a lot of freaking units. It is going to be a pretty close fight, but I think Creepy Evolve has just the upper edge. I think just a massive unit is probably the strategy in this game, to be honest. Battle Droid, a lot of anti-air in the back. You should definitely have the game. Easy game for him. That's the thing. I feel like you have to balance like massing units and like those high value units. The thing is, the more you invest into those high value units, the more you are vulnerable to single target damage and whatnot. Yeah, so Creepy gets a win here. Orcmaster, the guy that eliminated me. Let's see. I think he might have the edge, but it's going to be close. Again, value is pretty similar, right? So I think these guys have the highest chance to take the win here. But let's see. Royal Guard, a shit ton of Naboo Royal Guards in the back. I think Orcmaster definitely has this. Yeah, just I think all his units are just flat out. Yeah, for sure. So Orc gets an elimination point. Phenomenal stuff. I will hopefully put on screen the final standings and whatnot. But KOP gets eliminated, but still is 4th, which isn't too bad. But this guy's guaranteed 2nd place. Orcmaster, well done. Darth Jar Jar, freaking kill him, please. So he seems to have... Wait, Darth Jar Jar, wasn't he melee before? He had a lightsaber, no? I think there's might be like a different upgrade path. Here we go. Creepy Evolve. I think he has the upper edge. Let's see. Does he have a lot of anti-air? He has some, not enough. Because this guy, they do have the same amount of value, but this guy has a shit ton of air units, so it's going to be tough for him. Meru. General Grievous here is going to run through literally everything, but I think Creepy Evolve, just the massive amount of units is definitely the strategy throughout the whole game. Even if you have lower value, just massive units is probably the play with different buffs. So some of them have crit, some of them have what's it called, stun, some of them have what's it called, mana shield. So just the massive amount of units is good. Yeah, he definitely takes the win here. So Creepy gets a elimination point. Here we go. And this guy finishes third for me. Still going to be close, but yeah, just the fact that this EA still has General Grievous at half HP definitely wins here. Wookiees unfortunately fail. There's probably a better way to play Wookiees, to be honest, that I'm not too aware of, but it's fine. That was good. Let's go, dude. One more fight, guys. Here are the finals, and afterwards we will be having the final standings, and you guys will be able to see where I finally placed in this tournament. Pretty much put everything on Discord. If you guys want to talk to me ever, you guys can reach. I'll put the link of the Discord down in the description if you guys want to play some Warcraft custom maps. Definitely the best place to reach me. Orcmaster versus Creepy Evolve. This is going to be pretty close. The thing is, Orcmaster just has a significant better value. General Grievous is very tough to deal with. This guy doesn't have too many like single target. Asajj plus Grievous is just really a really good combo. I don't know if you guys remember the video I did on this, but Asajj plus Grievous is a really good combo. All his units are very low HP, man. Something seems to have some sort of splash. It's gonna be close. This is close. Grievous still alive. I think he might have this. Orc has it. Ooh, I don't know, actually. It's pretty much anyone's game. He still has these space cruisers full HP, though. Oh, a lot of units in the bottom, though. Yeah, I think he has it. Orc wins. That's all she wrote, boys. Orc takes the win again. 2 times in my lobbies he takes the win. That's insane. Too many ships, exactly. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Holy, what a tournament, man, this was. I'll put on the screen, hopefully, the standings for you guys to... for me to finalize this video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be uploading this in a 3-part series, or I might do a 1 video type of thing, because this is a lot of footage, so I will have to skim through this, to be honest. But no matter what, I hope you guys did enjoy this Star Wars tournament as I pretty much did. This was a phenomenal success. So I will link the Discord of the Blood Tournament gang in the description. Definitely recommend you guys checking them out. They're super active, phenomenal freaking people. This map is being updated all the freaking time. So with that said, guys, I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this Star Wars Blood Tournament. If you guys want to see more of this in the future, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.